Hey guys, it's Mariah D, aka Mariah, aka Ride the Riot, back with another video. And this video is different from my other videos, being that my face is already beat, my hair is already done, and I'm going to sit down and talk with you guys. So after I posted my story time video of when I got dumped for being a virgin, a lot of the comments were questions about how do you date as a virgin and stuff related to that, like how do guys handle it? Am I still dating? Are guys okay with this? I also received an email or two asking for advice. Let's get into the video. Hey Mariah, I love your channel and I love your personality. Thank you. I saw your story time with a guy that dumped you because you're a virgin and wanted to ask for your advice because I've been going through the same thing. I'm 19 years old, in college, and I'm a virgin too. I always start talking to guys and they like the fact that I'm a virgin, so I feel like they're the one, and we start talking and having feelings for each other. Then they end up pressuring me to have sex with them. When I try and stand up for myself, it normally makes them stop liking me, and this keeps happening. Why do I keep attracting boys that always want sex? And what should I do? So girl, look, I've been there, especially in high school. I've been there, done that, okay? So the first things first, I feel like a lot of virgins go through this, especially in the day and age that we're in, where sex is so casualized. Oh my god, my nails are so long. Look like claws. Here we go, getting distracted. I'm so sorry. Sex is so casualized in society and in our culture today because that's just the way people work. You know, sex is natural. You know, at this age, like once you hit puberty, your body is ready for it. So to be able to withstand that and stay a virgin, kudos to you, like thumbs up to you. It's not easy at all. It is not easy. And let me tell you, it is a struggle. It's hard, okay? Because it's natural. Your body wants it. But just referring back to what you said, so you start talking to guys and they like the fact that you're a virgin, but they end up pressuring you and then it fades off when you tell them no. So it sounds to me like they like the fact that you're a virgin because they want to be the only one, or they want the challenge, not because they want to keep you a virgin and want you to be pure. This actually used to be a similar situation of mine, especially in high school. I would, you know, a guy would talk to me or try to talk to me, and he'd be good looking. I'd like what I see, and you know, we'd start texting or something like that. And you know, especially back in high school, you would play 21 questions and you would ask their favorite color, then they would ask you, are you a virgin? So, you know, so I say, yeah, I am. And they'd be like, you know, they react from there. And normally guys will be like, oh, I like that, or oh, wow, I would have never guessed, and stuff like that. And, you know, they keep entertaining you. They act like they still like you. So in your head, you're like, okay, they're cool with me being a virgin. That's great. Like, I finally found a guy who is not gonna, like, is not just here to try and this. Just because a guy likes the fact that you're a virgin does not mean that he does not want to have sex with you. A guy can like the fact that you're a virgin because, one, if they do have sex with you, they'll get to take your virginity, and guys like that. Two, if they do have sex with you, they'll be the only one. And three, if they do have sex with you, they'll be the first one. And four, they don't have to worry about any of their friends or anybody like that who's had sex with you before. Just because a guy says that, oh, I like the fact you're a virgin, he may say it calmly and it may just sound like nothing, but he could be getting turned on by the fact that you're a virgin. Guys are like that. What I think what's going on is that in your head, he's telling you like, oh, I like that, and you're like, oh, good, he likes that. He likes that I'm a virgin, so he respects that. But in his head, he's like, I like that. I'm gonna be the only one that's gonna hit that, and I'm gonna be the first one that's gonna hit that. None of my friends hit that. Because let's be honest, when a guy, you know, say you're doing you and a guy comes up to you and starts talking to you, asks you for your number or whatever, the first thing he sees is your outside. Even with girls, for example, for me, as not shallow as I am, as I don't know what word to describe myself, but I would say that I'm not shallow at all. Like, looks aren't the only thing that matters to me, but the first thing I see when I see a guy is his looks. That's what attracts me to him first. Not his personality, it is his looks, okay? And let's be completely honest, it feels the same way. Like, you may love somebody and have fallen in love with somebody. Their looks isn't what made you stay or made you fall in love, something else did. But the first thing that attracts you to someone is their looks. Let's be honest. So it's the same with guys. Like, when they see a girl, either she's gorgeous and they like that, she has a sexy body and they like that, or whatever a guy might like physically. That's what he first sees when he sees you. If he's attracted to you based off of what he sees, it's sexual. It is sexual. It's not like, let's be honest, nobody looks at you and is like, wow, she's beautiful. It's not sexual at all. I just thought she was beautiful. No, she's beautiful. She can be beautiful and doesn't have to be sexual, but if you're attracted to somebody, most of the time it's gonna be sexually attracted. I'm not saying 100% of the time. Like, I don't know how to break this down anymore, but if I'm walking down the street and I see this sexy dude, or okay, cute dude, I would 9 times out of 10 have sex with him because he's attractive in that type of way. So when a guy talks to you and he approaches you, that's what's in his head. He's like, dang, she looks good, I would totally hit that. So he's like, I would totally hit that. So then he grabs your number, y'all start talking, and he finds out you're a virgin, right? So he may be like, wow, I like that you're a virgin. It doesn't mean, wow, we're gonna be virgins together. No more sex for me, that's great. I'm just gonna marry this girl because she's a virgin. He's saying, wow, I like that because I'm gonna be the only one. I'm gonna be the first one. None of my friends or anybody has hit that before. So when you start talking to these guys and you get to know them and they get to know that you're a virgin and they're okay with it, it doesn't mean that they respect the fact that you're a virgin. They may, but if they're sexually attracted to you, they're still sexually attracted to you. They still want to hit that. They still want to have sex with you. Just being honest. So you said that you know, talk and you guys start having feelings for each other, and then they try and have sex with you. So yeah, you guys are talking for a while, everything's good, they know you're a virgin, everything's chill, but then suddenly they actually try and have sex with you. You know what that means? It means they don't respect your virginity after all, or that you're giving them a message that your virginity is like something that you wouldn't mind being taken. It's really crazy because we get like so happy with these guys who are like, oh, she's a virgin, I respect that, and we're like, they're such good guys, and then when they try to sleep with you, you're like, wait, hold on. But then there's guys out here who you're like, you're a virgin, they like, oh, and then they fall back. Honestly speaking, I respect those guys who, when you say you're a virgin, fall back quicker than the guys who sit there and waste your time just to try and do it with you and disrespect you because you told them I'm a virgin. So in my own personal experience, like in my story time, this is where this all started. I was a virgin. I was talking to the guy and I told him this off the bat, and in the beginning he was like, oh wow, like, you know, it turned him on, the fact that I was a virgin. But then as more and more we started talking, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna change that, I'm gonna saying all this stuff, and you know, out of my feelings I ignored it. But in reality, like, dudes give you signs, like they give you signs from the beginning of that relationship. When he told me like, oh, I'm gonna change that, or yeah, I can't wait to take your virginity, like I should have been like, oh, no, that's not happening. But instead, I just dragged him along and thought, oh, maybe after a while he'll change or he'll get the point. No. If that's what he wants, that's what he wants. And if that's not what you're giving, then you need to get away from it because you're just going to waste your time and get hurt in the end. So yeah, like I was saying, girl, just because he still talks to you and still entertains you and you're a virgin doesn't mean that he's going to be okay with you being a virgin forever, or he's going to wife you and stay a virgin, because I'm telling you, guys don't think the same way we do. They don't operate the same way. And I had to learn this the hard way. I kept on talking to dudes and they would know I'm a virgin. The fact that they knew was enough for me. I'm thinking like, oh, he knows I'm a virgin, so I'm good. Like, he's not going to try nothing. And then he would try something. And I'd be like, what? Did you really just try it? But not always them, because you may say, like, you can say one thing but do another. And like, they always say girls fall in love with what they hear, but guys fall in love with what they see. Like, I don't know if I'm explaining this well, but like, that's when I say guys think differently, they're not like us in the fact that just saying something is enough. Like, hey, I'm a virgin, and they still try it after a while anyway. I feel like you can't only say, oh yeah, I'm a virgin. You have to be like, yeah. And don't say this too early. Like, don't let it be like 1 week in and you're already telling it. But as you start to feel them out, are you getting feelings for them and stuff? Because then, like, you need to know if y'all are on the same page. So as you're talking more, you need to be like, yeah, you know, let them know you're a virgin. But as time flies, be like, yeah, I'm a virgin and I'm waiting till I'm in love, or I'm waiting till marriage. You need to let it be known why you're a virgin and does he have a chance, you know? Keep it straight up. Don't leave it open to interpretation, because that's where I went wrong. I used to always be like, yeah, I'm a virgin, and just left it at that. And guys are like, oh, okay, you're a virgin, and so what? So yeah, sis, that's all I can tell you. Like, you just gotta be straight up. Like, yeah, it's not happening. I'm a virgin, I'm waiting till marriage. I'm a virgin, I'm waiting till I'm in love, type thing. And also, guys will give you signs, like I told you. Like, they'll give you signs. you're talking to them and you tell them you're a virgin and they're suddenly trying it, like, what do you do, or how far in do they suddenly start trying it? Are you Netflix and chilling too much? Are you doing things that lead up to sex? You gotta have boundaries. And if you're talking, I feel like the talking stage though, like, you don't want to do too much TMI, but at the same time, when it comes to something like that, you want to let that be known before it gets too deep, where you feel like y'all are catching feelings for each other and then suddenly he dips on you. You know what I'm saying? So my advice to you, girl, is when that talking stage happens, when you feel like, okay, this is starting to get a little bit serious, that's when you gotta let it be known, like, yeah, you know, slip it in there however you gotta slip it in there. I'm a virgin, I went into a marriage, and see how they react, because a boy's reaction will tell you everything. And then also, if you're trying to stay pure, like you're trying to stay a virgin, know your boundaries. So like, what I mean by this is, what activities are y'all doing in the talking stage? Are y'all going on dates and chilling, or is it all Netflix and chill? All, we're meeting at the club, we're meeting at a party, and then you dance on him at the party and you turn him on? Like, what do you expect, you know? So my simple advice for that is just, one, let it be known and be straight up, because you got to be straight up with dudes. And even when you're straight up, sometimes they still don't get it, but the least you can do is be straight up. And then on top of that, like, don't set yourself up, because that's where I used to feel. I used to always set myself up. It's only God the reason why I'm still a virgin today, but don't set yourself up. Don't be in a talking phase with a guy and you're only Netflix and chilling, you're only going to parties together. Do other things, go on a walk, go to the movies. But nah, people be still wilding in the movies though. So yeah, that's it for this topic. But if you guys enjoyed this, or if you like the way I think, or if you have any questions or any advice that you need as a virgin, or even if you're not one, I mean, we're all human, we've all been through the same similar experiences. But if you have any questions, feel free to email me, feel free to leave in the comments, message me on any social media platform. On every piece of social media, I am Mariah the Riot. Tumblr, Twitter, Snapchat, the Cash app if you want to send me cash. I am Mariah the Riot on every single one. But I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a blessed week. Bye.